Good morning, students. I'm Pragati, your psychology teacher. And today, in today's class, I'm going to start with the chapter 3rd introduction. The chapter name is The Basis of Human Behavior. This chapter has been taken from your NCERT book of psychology. In this chapter, we are going to introduce a complete information about your biological behavior and also about the psychological perspectives. In this, we are going to study about the biological basis of the brain. And these biological bases which we are going to study in this what the brain is, how the brain function, what the ear is, how the ear function, and related to that all the perspectives we are going to study. It is complete biological study. It's you can take like you are studying biology. Okay, so what we are going to do is that the chapter which is being taken with you is about the human behavior. First of all, which we need to know is that human behavior, in this we are going to study about biological factor and also as the cultural perspectives. Okay, or both the perspectives we are going to study. And the chapter starts with evaluation perspective. What does evaluation perspective mean? Evaluation perspective mean where how you are being evaluating from the ancient time to the modern time, how the behavioralistical changes arise, how the human beings has been formed and how their brains work, what the collective behavior they have been showing and how it has been formed, how an individual personality is different from the other individual. It is completely an individual differences we are going to study. On which basis? On the physical characteristical basis as well as on the psychological perspective. As we know, in the ancient time our generation is come from apes, and apes were the one who have been looking like chimpanzees, right? And from that time when we were not completely straight upright, we are like the animals, but slowly and steadily with the time, with the environmental changes, with the generational genetical changes arises in the human body, in a body it converts into human beings, right? They are all with that only the biological name of human beings comes as Homo species. Homo speciens are the ones known for this, and therefore we have been come from that ancient time period where we are also going to study about modern humans and our ancestor. Okay, how do the apes were? They were something like tilted one who is standing on the four legs and slowly and steadily comes towards the two legs, start working from hands, and then in the late time we start standing straight and working from hand. Our brain has been working very well as compared to them. Our intelligence level, the cerebrum has been increased. Everything has been studied in this chapter. Okay, इवेल्युएशनल पर्सपेक्टिव में हम इंडिविजुअल डिफरेंसेस के बारे में जो चीज पढ़ने लगे हैं. ओके, आई एम स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी विद यू बिकॉज आई वांट टू नो दैट दिस पॉइंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इंडिविजुअल डिफरेंसेस के बारे में जो हम पढ़ने लगे हैं, इसमें हम क्या पढ़ेंगे कि इंडिविजुअली पर्सन कैसे अलग है, एक पर्सन दूसरे पर्सन से कैसे पर्सपेक्टिव में अलग है, उनकी ब्रेन, उनका स्ट्रक्चर, फंक्शनिंग ऑफ ब्रेन, एवरीथिंग इज सेम, बट स्टिल their behaviors are different, their psychological characteristics are different, whether they are physically same, how it is, what differentiations comes, all this has been come due to environmental condition, cultural factors, okay, our upbringing, your genetical changes, everything. And how do that come? It has been studied in this chapter. It is very interesting chapter, I must say. Due to the, as I told, जेनेटिकल डिफरेंसेस कैसे आए हैं, जेनेटिकल चेंजेस और एनवायरमेंटल फैक्टर्स की वजह से हमारे इंडिविजुअल डिफरेंसेस आए हैं. उसी में हम इवेल्युएशन के बारे में अगर स्टडी करते हैं तो इवेल्युएशन क्या है, मीन्स हाउ डू वी इवेल्युएट, इवेल्युएशन कैसे आई था, वो जो एप से ह्यूमन बीइंग कैसे बनी. the gradual and orderly biological changes से, mark this line, biological changes की वजह से in the response to the changing of environment occurs through the process of natural selection. कैसे अक्कर हुआ? नेचुरल सिलेक्शन की वजह से. अब नेचुरल सिलेक्शन कैसे हुई, इसमें आप क्या होगे कि जो वेराइटीज वर देयर, डिफरेंट वेराइटीज वर देयर, 3 वेराइटीज वर देयर. ओके, फ्रॉम दीज 3 वेराइटीज, सपोज with the environmental change or with the time period, okay, as the dinosaur instinct, similarly in the Alps also there were 3 kind of generations. Okay, 3 kinds of animals were there. Okay, Alps were there, chimpanzees were there, monkeys were there. Okay, and 1 kangaroos were suppose there. So all these were there. From them, one of the ancestors died due to the environmental condition. Now the remaining two species interlinked and then form a new species. Okay, because they able to survive in the biological conditions, environmental condition. They were able to survive the climatical condition, everything, and with that time period they change to the some genetical changes arise with them, a new generation form. They have something new. If we take the 4 back generation of our own life, you take yourself and you talk about your grandparents and their parents, means your grandparents, you will find many differences, right? Their way of thinking, their way of studying, their way of thought process, or their working style, everything will be different from your. We all, the 21st century students or the children of 21st century, means you all are known as techno savvy. If as the newborn baby borns, with a period of time when he get to understand the technology things, they're able to work on mobiles or laptops more efficiently. Even they will not start speaking properly, but they will start working on mobile so efficiently as our parents not able to do till now, है ना? तो ये जेनेटिकल चेंजेस आए हैं, जेनेटिकल और टेक्नोलॉजिकल चेंजेस हैं जो एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशंस, कल्चर और लाइफस्टाइल के चेंज के हिसाब से देखने को मिल रही है. और यही चेंजेस को साइकोलॉजी पढ़ती है, और इन्हीं साइकोलॉजिकल स्टडीज़ और इन्हीं चेंजेस की स्टडीज़ पे हम एक ह्यूमन बिहेवियर को पढ़ते हैं, और उसी ह्यूमन बिहेवियर की स्टडी के रिलेटिव हम यहाँ पे समझने की कोशिश करेंगे कि मॉडर्न ह्यूमंस में और एंसेस्टर्स में क्या डिफरेंस था. मेन चीज, द बिगर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ब्रेन, सेरिब्रम जो है डेवलप हुआ है हम मॉडर्न जनरेशन में, हमारे एंसेस्टर्स में इसकी डेवलपमेंट इतनी हाई फाई नहीं थी. ओके, दे वर नॉट सो वेल डेवलप्ड. सेकेंडली, द एबिलिटी टू वॉक अपराइट, मतलब उनमें एक एबिलिटी थी वॉक करने की, मतलब सीधा खड़े होके काम करने की एबिलिटीज आई है मॉडर्न ह्यूमंस में, जो कि एंसेस्टर्स में नहीं थी. दे वर tilted, they were working like this and we are working like this. तो वो जो यहाँ से यहाँ का चेंज आया है वो मॉडर्न ह्यूमंस में डिफरेंस आया है. अब मॉडर्न ह्यूमंस थम्स का यूज करने लगे ना. आई एम होल्डिंग द पेन, राइट? I'm using my thumb. I'm not using only my 4 hands, or I'm not working with this. So I'm able to use with my hands very properly. तो free working, free hand working हमें हुआ with the opposite thumb. Means हम अपने opposite thumb का use करना सीख गए हैं. Their hands were little different. I will show you the image also of ancestor. आप उसमें ध्यान से देखोगे तो वो फोटोज में भी चेंजेस आपको हैंड्स की भी चेंज है दिखेंगे, राइट? तो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द चैप्टर इंट्रोडक्शन, एंड आई वांट यू टू रीड द introductory part of the chapter and do comment under my video so that I can put your attendance, and I hope you are understanding the chapter very well. If you have any doubt, you can ask the question and I will clear your doubts. Thank you. and have a nice day.